So yeah, you are not in fact looking at a redneck household, even though we live far up in the valley and we drive a pickup truck and we got a bunch of dogs and there's a whole bunch of trash in front of the house. You are in fact looking at the aftermath of a kind of storm which we call Gida. Don't know if any of you have seen the TV show Vikings, but Gida is apparently the daughter of Ragnar Lothbrok. No idea, I don't really watch TV shows anymore. I don't have time for that these days. So welcome back everybody. It's a bit of a messy situation. We have holes in the landscape, literally holes in the landscape, and holes on the lake, on the ice, and then you haven't even seen the dog yard yet, simply because of the amount of wind, ice, mild weather, snow, rain has been coming down during Gida at the same time. Right now, as dog mushers, we don't have much time to stand still. We have a couple of jobs to do, one of which is to put fresh straw in the houses. We already posted a live video on Facebook. Go ahead and have a look at that if you want. That's where we show the actual aftermath of the storm inside the dog yard itself. But for now, let's follow us along on a little trip in which we do some minor repairs, some changing some bed sheets, some straw for the dogs, and yeah, you know, get things going again as soon as we can. Our motto is just move forward. We don't go backwards. Nice. Take a look at this. One of my smart ass dogs actually managed to lay a poo in my straw. If only I knew which dog that was, I could just put that back into his house. Go and poo in somebody else's house. Not mine, please. So now we are back. I always like going into the dog yard, it's always a nice little feeling. And let's see if we can't show you a little bit of what happened here, okay? Here we just have Sahara on the chain temporarily. And the reason why we have her on the chain is because we have a female in heat. Her name is Bonnie. She's over there. And she's currently having some fun with Mr. Skewer. So we're expecting puppies. In case some of you hadn't already known this, we're expecting some puppies. Just like you, Saga, you are the old puppy. So let's have a look at the houses, shall we? So Storm Gida decided that our dog yard needs a little bit of renovation. So most of the houses, the roofs have been thrown off, and as an extra bonus on top of that, the house is filled up with a bit of snow. What do you think about that, Hjalmar? I think Hjalmar would like some clean bed sheets. He would appreciate that. What's going on, Jenna? Are you you look a little bit on edge. She's looking over here, and look what we have over here. We got some breeding dogs. Now just calm down, calm down. No need to separate. I'm just gonna take the chain off from this female. This is Bunny, and this is Skewer. Bunny, Bunny, Bunny. Hey, stop, stop. These two are having some fun, just like they were having a couple days ago. And some of these boys are pretty jealous, like Melis. They don't seem to be bothered so much by the storm. Hey, hey, Svedrup. They don't seem to be bothered as much by the storm as you would expect. These dogs are pretty tough. Right now the only thing that's on their mind is food or training, or in this case, let's have some fun. Bunny, what are you doing? You cannot have sex while inside the house while the boy attached to you is outside the house. This is some kind of Alaskan Husky logic, which I'm actually strangely familiar with since I've been working with you guys for a while. There you go, try to come on out. Maybe we should give them a hand, eh? Now they're back. Skewer, easy, Skewer, Skewer. Bonnie, you're stuck. You wanted this. You're stuck now. Just stay in there for a little bit. It's okay. Scared? Scared. Calm down. Calm down. These dogs are pretty good at breeding by themselves. For those of you who don't know what breeding looks like, this is what breeding looks like, okay? It's nothing too fancy. The dogs get stuck, then they turn around, they look at each other for a while, they get miserable, and then they separate. And then in 64 days, we have puppies. Here you see Katrina is doing something very important. She's taking out the wet straw. This is quite a lot of work. Together, by using the shit picker and the shit scraper, the one that we usually use for winter golfing, we can actually get all of the wet straw out with a bit of time and effort. Of course, before we put in any kind of a fresh straw, we need to make sure that the houses are as dry as possible. If not, putting in new straw would just result in the new straw getting wet within a couple of days, and that would defeat all of the function. Once we have taken all the wet straw out, of course, it's time to fill up the houses with new straw. This is probably my favorite part, because you can just see how happy the dogs get when they know that they're gonna have fresh, clean straw. It's kind of like getting fresh bed sheets. Don't you love that feeling of rolling around in those super clean and nice bed sheets? I love it. Melis is definitely one of the more grateful dogs in the yard, but all 20 of them just absolutely love it. Unfortunately, it isn't only about changing the straw. The storm Gita actually did some damage to some of our chains, so here we have to fix some of them. According to the rules, every chain has to be at least 1.80 meters long. If not, the dogs don't have enough space to move around. So fixing them up regularly and checking the length regularly is crucial to having a healthy and not to mention legal dog yard. Then the last thing that remains is to put everything back together. Luckily our houses are all the same, it's standardized, so it's a bit like putting Lego on top of Lego. The roofs fit on every single house, so even some of the roofs which are blown quite far away from the houses, and it wouldn't even be possible to see from which house they originally came, they're still easy to just put back on any of the other houses. Does it make sense? It does. Meet Clyde. You must remember him from previous videos. Clyde was originally one of the most scared dogs in the dog yard, and as you can see, when Katrina lifts a roof of a house overhead, he freaks out a little bit. Now for those of you that might be thinking, oh, that poor dog, why are you doing that to him? Just take a moment to consider how he must have been feeling when Storm Gita was ravaging his house and throwing it halfway across the dog yard. What we are doing here is very, very light and easy in comparison to what the storm must have been doing during the night. Nonetheless, here you see Katrina trying to be nice, trying to reassure the dog, because after all, they have been just as shaken up by the storm as we were. We're just happy that we can help them out, give them fresh straw and repair the houses. I think Skewer wants a cigarette. Are you satisfied, Skitty? Skewer's like, nope, I'm ready for next round. Come on, let's go. Skitty. Skewer. Skewer. What would you like to tell the audience? Oh, bunny. Oh, the bunny. Oh, look at them. Adorable. It's gonna be some cute puppies, even though they're gonna have massive ears. This is just me and Royal chilling out here. Royal is the oldest lady we have in the dog yard. She's like 12 years old. Huh? Yeah, we're just chilling. She's just vibing, right? You know, it's like the grandma of the dog yard. She's got a couple pups here. You're nice. What's up? You vibing? You vibing? Nice. Now you can be free again, because you don't live here. This is not your house. This is Cutie house. Be free! Be free! Sahara! Whoa, whoa! Be free! Oh! What does it say? What does the monkey say when he wants to be free? Huh? Oh! Freedom! So all in all, pretty much done in the dog yard now. We've changed the straw. The dogs are ready to give us a little bit of a thank you. course, that's, I mean, I couldn't have said it better myself, you know. This is the ultimate display of gratitude. Dogs are telling us, thank you for the food, thank you for your time, thank you for your energy, thank you for taking care of us. They know the amount of work and effort that we put into these dogs every single day of our lives. We don't take holidays. Even if we do, we have somebody else take care of the dogs, and they know it, and them showing their appreciation like this is so amazing. It's so beautiful, it's so powerful. It gives me so much energy and motivation. I live my life for these dogs. I live my life for what we can achieve with the help of these dogs, because we need them just as much as they need us. This is a lifestyle, this is not a job, this is not a hobby or something. This is a passion, you know. Everything that I love is wrapped up into my dog team. I mean, they're all my best friends. They're our best friends, because we're a team here now with Katrina and with the other guys and girls. There's a lot of people, including Sahara, who is definitely part of the team now. Yes, Zaharita. She also wanted to howl a little bit because she definitely starts to feel part of the pack now. Yeah, you're very part of the pack now, don't you worry, darling. So yeah, this kind of wraps it up for today. Maybe not the most interesting day we've ever had at Fjordhusky, but definitely a necessary amount of work to put in after what was actually a very, very interesting night. Please let us know in the comments below if you liked this video. If you didn't like this video, or you think something can be done better, also tell us. Let us know in the comments. We want to know what you want to see. We want to know what we can do better. We're new to this, you know. We don't claim to be experts. Maybe I'm good in the dog yard, maybe I'm good with the dogs. I'm not the best, but I'm okay. Here on YouTube, I'm totally new. Dogs are still singing, as you can hear. Lovely. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next one.